Alright, you guys, so I drove up a little bit up the road and we're in the downtown Clifton area, which is actually called Chase Creek. Right here, what we're looking at is the People's Bank and Trust Company. So I don't know if this is the bank that was owned by the mine or, by the town. Out here, the mines and everything, they printed their own money, it was backed up by their own funds. But here's one of the old buildings. There's a lot of old buildings in this area. Driving up here, I saw more, but I was driving and I'm by myself, so I couldn't record it. But around this area somewhere is where Geronimo was born, in this town. So I gotta find out where, and that way maybe sometime we can go and walk there and find out. Some sort of pump deal. I'm not sure what this would be. If anyone knows, if you could tell me, I sure would appreciate it. There's VIN numbers. Let's see, Worthington Pump and Machine. So, Holyoke Works, Holyoke, Massachusetts. And size 16 and the number 29302. Maximum total plunger load 2,000 pounds. So it could hold up to 2,000 pounds. That's pretty good. Then over here they have an old ore cart, so we can just look at it. I'm sure everyone's seen these when you go to the places, all the carnival places and everything, but here's a real deal one. Dug into the ground. So this is all part of the mine. And I don't know, over here there's like a hole, and I'm like, man, I'd love to go in there, but I'd probably get in trouble, so I guess I'll be good and I'll stay out of trouble. But here's the old downtown. Doesn't it look like a ghost town? Let's walk down a little bit and check it out, shall we? I don't know if you can see back there, but there's something to get into the cliff there. Too bad we can't get back there. It's covered up. I wish I had somebody here that was from this town showing me what this is. This building obviously was from 1907. It was open 7 days a week. And Angles is what I read on the side right there. Isn't that cool? All these old beautiful buildings. Look at this, out in the middle of nowhere. Gorgeous. Okay, so I read the little plaque that's right there. And this building was called the Backstein Jewelry Place, and it was built in 1913. So I don't know what dates those other buildings were built. This town, I think, was incorporated or built in the late 1800s. So that's when it comes from. Here's in between the buildings, little walkway. And there's steps. So can you imagine how many people walk down here? How many sought their fortune? How many found it? How many didn't? These doors don't close. This is a cool door. I like that. All right, so there's a nice lady here. Yeah, nice lady's telling me that this used to be, back in the day, they've used it as a JCPenney, but it's been remodeled and it's being used as apartments or homes. A home for people, which you can see in the window. And then right here, so was this back in the 70s that you're talking about? The 70s, 80s?
Yeah, 70s.
So
I think they closed down after a person had been killed in the bar.
somebody was killed in the bar?
They shot him in the bar.
He was shot in the bar. Okay, but this building is from 1913. The upstairs was used as a hotel, and now it's being rebuilt and they're going to be renting them out. But right here, this area was the bar, especially right there in those doors right there. That's where the bar was, and somebody was killed there. And then right here, that's where the stairwell goes upstairs to get to the apartments. All right, guys, so these nice ladies are helping me out, and one of these ladies lives up in this building, and she's renting out a room right now. It's like a hotel. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
I live up the street.
All right, we'll see you around. So she's gonna let me up, and she's gonna let me check it out. I'm so excited. All right, so they say it's kind of like set up like a gallery now. Ooh, look at that. Gunshots. I wonder if that's original. I don't know. But the lady was really nice. She said she's going to let me in. Oh my gosh. So I could check it out. So you can see the old tin ceiling. Oh, there she is. All right. So the lady's name is Angel. So she's letting me in. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. So it looks like the owner restored it. He didn't completely redo it. It still looks kind of original.
I don't know if really it's original.
Okay.
I know he restored the floors.
Yeah.
And then the rooms, I think it's original, aside from the paint, of course, he's changed that.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Isn't this so cool?
This is beautiful. May I come up more? Or
Yeah, come on, we'll take
I didn't want to.
to.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Room 1 here.
Okay, they're in room 1. Do you want me to stay or I can peek in? Okay. So it's room 1.
Room 1, and you can see
Room 1.
we're in number 1.
So
You
that's
see
got
the old
more.
cabinet doors, how they open. And
Oh, that's
I
cool.
love the big windows.
Yes.
Great. And he did a real nice job with the ceiling fans.
And a
stuff.
waterfall dresser.
Yeah. And
Those
then
are nice.
Each of the rooms have, the beds are pretty much the same, but the dressers would be different.
Oh,
You
okay.
see, here's 2.
Room 2.
So you see what a good job he did.
Wow, he's done a beautiful
He
job.
really has.
Oh, and it smells good in here.
It was great, yeah.
Yeah.
So number 2 there. And then as we go down, it's just,
It just keeps going.
yeah, here's the front catwalk. Right
Oh, there's a
here.
catwalk.
Yeah, but here's the front one. There's a cord, an electrical cord that.
Oh, don't use this porch, it
Yes.
says.
Right there.
Oh, you were hanging out the back catwalk.
Yes. So
Okay.
there's room 6.
Room 6,
Here's 3
3, and
4.
this is
And so see, he just rents out the rooms, and then we just use the common area,
nice.
dining room.
So it's like a hotel, or is this like a?
It used to be, the bordello. I mean,
Oh, it used to be a
yeah,
bordello.
that's why the rooms are numbered.
Oh wow.
Yeah, isn't it cool? And so here's the front or the back catwalk that I'm sitting on. This one we
back
can't go
catwalk.
on.
Okay, so we'll go up there. Okay, you guys. So this place used to be a bordello.
Yes. Yes.
Straight up. Yeah, this is a mining town, so women were scarce back in the day.
Oh, see, there's one more room. He has 2 single beds in that one.
So there's 2 single beds. There's another back here. This is really cool.
Isn't it great?
Whoever this gentleman is, we'll try to get him some people to come and rent from him because he's been working hard. It looks great in here.
I guess he's been working on it for 15 years.
Wow.
And then he also runs the art gallery below us.
A labor of love for sure. Okay, somebody's purse. I don't want to get in there. But
See, it's basically just one big square lined with rooms and a couple bathrooms, a kitchen, dining room.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Isn't
Can
it
I?
so
Can we
cool?
look out the back?
I'm not here all the time because I smoke. But yeah, it runs
it's
the
a
entire
catwalk.
length of the.
It runs the entire length of the back.
And I asked
Very
the guy, I
cool.
said, why did they call it a catwalk? And he says, well, because the ladies used to come out here and prance up and down half naked, trying to get
catch
the guys
the
to come up.
attention.
Yeah, to get the guys to come up.
Oh my gosh. And right here, that's an herb garden, obviously.
Yeah.
There's tomatoes.
These people that live here. Now, I don't know if you can get this, but check this out.
Okay.
If you look against the back there, you'll see like a brick door.
Yes, I saw that. What?
They tell
That's
me
into the that's dug into the
cliff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they ever did it, but I just thought that was so neat.
Well, they used to use them as refrigerators, right? I mean, at least in Mogollon.
Oh, probably makes sense. Yeah.
Because that's the north, is that the north facing side
I
of the
don't know
mountain?
yet. I don't
So
know
it
my
should keep
direction yet.
cooler. But wow, this is really cool.
Isn't it so
So they
neat?
called it the catwalk
Yes.
because the ladies used to promenade back and forth. And here's a door, so you can get down.
Yeah, Jeff put that in.
Just for
Because,
safety's sake.
yeah, there was no way you'd have to jump down.
Oh man,
That's something.
this is amazing. Thank you so
You're welcome.
very
I think
much.
it's so neat too.
Yeah, and this place is listed. Is this place listed on the internet? How did you find it?
My husband, he got the job at the mine
Uh-huh.
a few months ago, and one of his coworkers said, "Hey, I found this place. Let's go rent it." And so they came down. The friend that found the place decided he didn't want to work at the mine anymore, and he left.
Wow.
And so that's how Charlie fell into this.
Nice. Nice. And so they rent it by the week, by the month, by the day, all of the above?
Well, he started out doing it by the week, but then Charlie was able to get a couple of other people in. You know, we have 2 girls here in 2 of the rooms.
Okay, like that one room that we saw the person and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So because Charlie was able to get some other people in here, Jeff gave him a break on the rent, and they started doing it by the month.
That's awesome. That's very kind of him.
This Jeff, I don't know
All right,
his last
guys, if
name.
you can, come visit, come rent from Jeff.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll look this place up and try to provide more information on it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Galleria.
The Galleria? Okay, the Galleria is what this place is called. Okay, well, these are the original floors,
Yes,
so they've just been redone, and you can tell they're worn. They're they're warped a little bit.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's not an unsafe or scary feeling. It's just, you know, you can tell it's been very well worn.
Yes. It was very expensive.
So at one point, these floors were completely caved in, and they had to redo them.
And I'm sure it was just in places maybe because you had to be able to come in and walk, but
Awesome.
isn't this just awesome?
All right, look at the old signage that's written on the side of the wall. It's still there, and this building is just so beautiful. It was really lovely on the inside, and then on this wall, there's more.
Windows.
Yes, the windows are awesome, and then this one says wholesale groceries, produce. We couldn't figure out what the last 2 things said, but you can look up. Just the attention to the detail that they put is just beautiful. And then there's the old windows, and they are beautiful. I love this. So there was a grocery store here at one point. All right, you guys, so I was just told by Angel that I could walk down. Oh, and there's pictures here, that there's pictures up and down the street in a few buildings. And that there's actually a museum here where they actually know stuff. So hopefully it's open, and if it is, we'll go in and we will try to see if somebody will share information with us. Let's go. Okay, so looks like here's a train that derailed. It looks like it was a passenger train too. La Feria, Rafael Valdez. We'll try to figure out which one is that building, if this is that building or not. Pretty doors, I don't know if these are new or not. Here's an old house for miners and their families. Look at that. Maybe that baby might be still alive. I don't know. Depending on when this photograph was taken. If it was taken past 1910, 1920, it might be. I don't know, I can't tell by the clothing, but it looks like maybe not, because look at the skirts and everything. That's got to be in the late 1800s. And that's something. There's the buildings, you can see them. That's awesome. Here's an overview of Clifton Chase Creek. Oh, Morenci, Arizona, sorry. And here's another. So where they're melting stuff. That's a cool picture. That's beautiful. All right, here's a picture of a store, grocery store. You know, you hear the song, I owe my soul to the company store. Yep. That's what the miners did. They worked so hard to make their money, and then in order to live, they had to buy from stuff around here, and owned by the company. And that still happens today. You know, prices are jacked up in this area. Gas here is $2.39 or $2.59 a gallon. And oh, this picture was taken October 10th, 1912. Look at that. So this is what it looked like around this area, 1912. You can see a house up on the cliff right there. Let's zoom in. I'll bring you in. That's just something. And here's another picture. Oh, there's the river. We're going across the river. So on that side is where all the houses were. On this side, this is the side that we usually drive on now. Where's the train station? Do you guys see the train station? Oh, there it is. Right there. So around there, over here somewhere, is where the jail should be. Because this is the road now that you ride on to get here. And this is October 10th, 1912 also. And that's that bridge we just went over earlier. The armory, built in 1909. And all the soldiers lined up. Ah, labor forward. And here's downtown. Clifton. Chase Creek. Look at all the people walking. That's really cool. El Palacio, where we saw the picture earlier of. And I don't see any date on this, but there was electricity already. So that building where we were looking pictures at was built in 1913, and it says Cascarelli on it. And that's a beautiful building. Look at that walk up there. And that's the metal. It's fallen apart a little bit, but it's still beautiful. Look at that attention to detail. So I don't know if those are the original doors or not, but that's where we were just looking at pictures. And they're right next to it. This is so cool. Look at this. I mean, it's missing everything, but oh my gosh, isn't that a gorgeous picture? I just wish that car wasn't in the way. All right, another view. That way the sun isn't shining in your eyes. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I don't know, it's so old school looking. Obviously it is old school, but you know what I mean. It's very Spanish influence. Love it. All right, guys, found the historical museum, so let's go see if it's open. Oh, here's the old social club. I think it's closed. You see some beads hanging off the light. There you go. Yep, it's locked. Cash only. The old lights. This is pretty. Look at the secondhand store. Love it. Well, we got to go in there. It's owned, I don't know if it's owned or run still by the former mayor of this town. But let's go see if this place is open. All right, so it's locked. They're closed. So it says, did we miss you? Please call these numbers to try to schedule. So maybe I'll try to come and schedule sometime so we can find out more information about this area. What do you guys think, huh? There's just so much history here. Look at that. Look how they used to build stuff. Isn't that something? It's like one on top of the other. So I took a card for the Green Lake County Historical Museum, and it says when they're open and who to contact. So we shall do that. All right, let's walk a little bit longer and then we're gonna have to leave because I gotta drive home. So I really enjoy these little small towns, these mining towns. It's just all the history, all the stuff that went on, right? All the heartbreak you can imagine, you know, the troubles and the work that people put in. You know, it's just something. All right, you guys, I just met Jeff, the owner of this building. Ah, Jeff, hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
We're doing good.
Okay.
So Jeff is going to allow us to tour the downstairs. I'm very grateful,
okay,
sir.
sure,
so
sure.
we will follow you.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's go. And then we can go home. All right, so he's going to be letting us in. This is where we go in? Oh, this is where I was just peeking in. And it still has the original. Is that the original tin ceiling?
Yes.
Oh, looks great in here. So this is an art studio?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, so it's an art gallery, your office, and this building is just gorgeous. You did a great job, sir. So you guys totally restored this?
Yes.
Wow. That's lovely. So how long did it take you to restore this building?
On a building like this, you want to give yourself at least 7 years.
At least 7 years to
Yes.
restore it?
Most people try to restore things in 3 months, and it doesn't do well.
No.
It's cosmetic if it's 3 months.
Oh, you did a whole...
Yeah, you want to look at your foundational problems and work from there.
Oh, okay, so from the bottom
Yes.
up. Awesome. This is great. Now, Angel was telling me that you explained about the catwalk, that's where the working girls in this town actually
Oh, yes.
worked.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
But many of these buildings were up to 8 different things during their lifetime.
Okay, now, such as, like this building was
Dry
what?
goods store.
Okay, this was a dry goods store?
Dry goods store, that's saying you could buy your nails here, you could buy your cloth here, you could buy your flour here, and the owners lived upstairs.
Okay.
That's why they don't have closets built in, because they had beautiful armoires.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. And then later on it was
Later
a
it became
bordello?
a brothel, and
A
it worked as a
brothel?
brothel because when a door opened, it didn't open into the joining door. Two doors didn't open at the same time where you could see in both rooms. If you open one door, you could see a wall. If you open another door, you saw a wall. And that's good for a brothel.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Oh my
And they had a
goodness.
couple fires here, so the last fire, they rebuilt after the last fire, and that was around 1916.
16? 1-6?
16, yes.
Wow. So this was totally rebuilt then?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And then the floors obviously,
Well,
you painted and you
all
added.
these buildings had basements.
Oh, they had basements?
Yes, but after the last fire, they just threw the rubble in the basement and built on top.
Really?
Because they were in a hurry to get started again. This was a very prosperous town in Arizona.
Yeah, because of the mining?
Yes.
So this mine is for copper, but they also find silver and gold?
Anytime you find copper, you also find silver and gold.
Okay.
And you
Wow.
find enough precious metal, other precious metals, that the other metals almost pay for the copper.
This is awesome. Thank you so much for allowing me in here, sir. I appreciate it so much.
We hope others will come and start workshops here.
Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty downtown area. It's historical, and I'm gonna do my best to try to get people to come visit Southeast Arizona. I'm gonna try. All right, you guys, from Clifton, I say goodbye. Thank you so much. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.